Shalom guys, I hope that you are doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for another combination reading. So we're just knocking these out. Still got just a few more to go. If you missed any of these, they're all down in the description box below. I have been doing all kinds of combinations that could be done within the zodiac itself. And so anyway, have at it. There's just a couple more, like I said, for me to wrap up and get done and all of that. I did this a couple months back and it's just been a big work, but anyway, it's real intense energy all the time on my channel. So if you are new, I look at a lot of criminal activity. We look at moral law. I'm not church or religious, but I love the scripture. It is my life. I do keep covenant with Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. People call him the universe. He's got many names about him. And the scripture is in the tarot. A lot of people know that information. A lot of people don't. So if you didn't know that, it's here. And so I have sat down with Jehovah and have allowed him just to speak to me, and I've got a homemade deck that I pull from all the time. It's got everything under the sun that could ever be, just whatever. It's got scripture. Sometimes scripture comes out real heavy, sometimes it doesn't. Just whatever Jehovah wants to say in any kind of reading, Jehovah gets. Okay, he is everything. I love to boast about him and him alone. And he is my Yeshua, my salvation. I kiss his son. I love him. He's just my prophecies, everything. So anyway, so I could come across religious and churchy, but I'm not. I just know who my Elohim is, and he just deserves all praise, glory, and honor. But we do look at criminal activity, so you will hear information that could be disturbing because we're living in the time where prophecy is huge. Our world right now is dealing with all kinds of tribulous things, and so people are finding themselves within a lot of stuff. We talk about the mark of the beast here. We just look at everything. Okay, so anyway, but if this is not something that you're looking for, this is where you will click off. I do feel energy, and so sometimes it can come real strong out of me, and so don't take offense. I'm just looking at the energy, and I hate wickedness. We're told to hate wickedness, and it gets judged, and all you can do is just look in your mirror and fix it and be the best you that you can be in the earth. There are some consequences for some people that have crossed the line, and we know that scripture says some people, that if they've fallen down to a place where they can't get up, and they've done occultic things where babies are concerned and put them through fire and stuff like that, then those are the type of people that get really judged by the great one. The great one's a judge. But anyway, we look at everything. And so there could be some disturbing information, like I said, but anyway, it's things that you should want to know about and look at, so that you don't go down a road and things turn out the way that it's been shown on a video. Some people have gone down those roads, and everybody has free will, and that's what they chose, and so it is what it is. Anyway, so let's see what's going on. Whatever I wrote at the top is what we're going to look at, but as of right now, I don't know. We're going to discover it in the video. Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, most high, come on in here and prophesy by way of Yeshua. I just thank you for truth and accuracy. What do you want to address here? What two elements do you want to bring out? Thank you. Give me just a second. So, what is that? Give me just a second. I guess we'll do Cancer and Virgo will be the next. I got to get the card. It fell on the floor, so just give me just a second while I find the Virgo card. Looking on my list here. Where's it at? Okay, give me just a second here. Alright, so the Chariot went flying on the floor, and I had to sift through there to see where the Hermit card was, so here it is. So if you are new, I will give definitions of these cards also from the Hebraic living language. There's pictograph that goes back to the Hebraic language where we get, our Torah, the living language, still lives today. And this is the Zayin, the letter Z, and then we have the Tet here, the letter T. Those letters could be prevalent for any given person. The Zayin, a cutting implement. This could be a war implement as well, because it's a victory, but it does, it's like a cutting implement here. It's a harvesting type of letter here with the like a sword-like implement here. Cutting the crop, or something to do with your food, something that has affected a large scope of an area would also be here. And then the tet is trying to catch somebody up and store them down in clay. It's a snake in the basket. That's why you'll see the hermit have a snake on his staff. And so the hermit can catch it, and he is a big-time analyzer and can go in and put a judgment on something and get a victory if, you know, he's up top of his game and working in truth and stuff like that. There's been something filthy here. We got law then. That could be really big out here in this reading. So physicians are here as well. Let's just see what's going on. So feeling about, somebody having some feeling about whatever they're analyzing. They're feeling something here out, and something could happen at a travel trip, and something got filthy within it, had to go within. They know that there's time to put some type of judgment. So this is also a judgment card in the Hebrew, and this hermit has a lamp, and normally it's a lantern, but it is a hourglass here. Y'all be patient with me because I've actually done several videos today. It's time to put some type of a judgment on a situation here within some type of matter. If you're dealing with teenagers and you have a zit or something like that, or something happened when you were in high school or something like that, that's a bus, something happened on a bus trip or something, then something like that's come through my spirit. I'm feeling like as I'm doing your video, there's distractions. Okay? Sometimes when Jehovah's allowed me to feel energy, he'll let me experience it. And I feel like there's been distractions. Maybe somebody's put some type of distractions around somebody within a matter, and something's gotten real filthy here. Okay? I'm also hearing a dermatologist, just because the word, you know, zit is here, and so this could be a physician. So if you are, maybe you are a dermatologist, maybe I'm talking to one, I don't know. But a Taz is a Tasmanian devil, and that's something that just whirls in, you know, within some matter. And if there has been some type of a distraction because of something that's happened in some type of a warish way, then I guess that energy is what I'm experiencing here as I'm talking to y'all in this video. Let's see what's going on here. This is a victory, though, with the Chariot, if you're able to pull down your mind, or you got a victory within something, or somebody's analyzing something about some type of a trip, though, here. Show me Cancer and Virgo. Again, I just feel like this, I'm not sure how to explain it. It's like that Taz type of whirlwind energy, okay? Sexual matters are here, okay? Something inspirational could be here with the Ace of Wands. If, you know, yeah, well, we have two queens here. And if you're dealing with another woman and some type of a situation took off and somebody got pregnant within an ordeal, or you're dealing with sisters, or you're dealing with bosses or something like that, or spiritual teachers are here, because a hermit would represent somebody spiritual as well. There's something here with another person. Well, we got a bunch of people here. Normally this is, we got a ringleader within some matter, but normally this strife. Again, I'm just feeling that, you know, somebody stepped out and had another person. Some type of trip was here, started some type of war. Somebody's filthy, trying to catch somebody up within a matter. Then somebody here is in strife. There's a ringleader around somebody, okay? Cupid's arrows then would be here. Yes, because the hermit also has a wand. 5, 6, 7, 8. That is Cupid's arrows. I'm traveling. I'm sending messages. Give me a second here. There's some type of a mental disease within somebody. So if you are dealing with somebody who's got some type of a mental disease, and that's why there's some type of chaotic something here within a matter, Jehovah says it's going to help in some type of situation. Again, we have a physician here. Okay, something happened and something was disturbing within some type of a trip, and something mental came out of that for somebody, then I guess that's here. Okay, there's a bunch of people involved in something that's just because of some type of a mental distortion. Something's happened within somebody doing something because they are mental, then something's here with that. Okay, something about a knife is here. Okay, somebody got, okay, this again, a cutting implement. This is saying somebody got pressed through with the knife, and if that caused somebody to go mentally, you know, crazy with this situation, then apparently that's what's taking place here. Something's very hurtful here. Something's very hurtful in this reading, and I'm feeling it. Like I said, I'm feeling it. There's something very stressful. Okay, this is a war implement. Okay, and we got World War III. And Jehovah says to prepare, or your home life feels that way. But Jehovah obviously has brought that kind of stuff out anyway. We look at our world today. We're here. Okay, we're in prophecy. There's a lot of mental things going on within people, because we got the mark of the beast stuff. We got the beast here, which is the snake that's cursed above all things. Some things have taken place, and some people have gotten thrust through with this knife and died, and all kinds of stuff. And because, like I said, this is a strifeful energy most of the time. The Five of Wands is people just fighting and fussing. So we got something here about a World War III energy is here. Something's very sour here. Well, something's hurtful. Something's like a Tasmanian devil. Okay, you got a couple of people here that is, I guess, a part of some type of a situation that's taking place, and there's sour energy here. Okay, within a matter. So we have something about trampling. Well, there's a war here in your energy. If somebody was trampled on, then somebody was trampled on within a matter, I guess. A runner is here, and a cashier. Okay, well, we got, you know, bank systems and business and stuff like that. With the Queen of Pentacles, she represents money as well. There's some type of a situation took off and somebody got robbed, or something happened, or you're dealing with a specific person who runs, as a runner, and somebody just started a freaking war out of your home, then I guess that's what's showing. Something about truth is here. Okay, if the truth is making somebody mental because something really happened in a very big way, and something is like, oh my God, then that energy is here. I'm really feeling something really heavy with your energy. Something about, if somebody gave some type of confession and it caused a whirlwind, then I guess that could be out here as well. Some type of a confession is here, or somebody needs to give a confession to something. Okay, especially if you're dealing with somebody who is that hurtful. Something happened on the coast, then we have the word, the coast is here as well. If you took a trip to the coast, and something is here. If something was bright, then something was bright. Something went wrong within some matter, then something got filthy. And somebody got trampled on, and there was something out here. The word trample, and like I said, I was getting a bus. If this is some type of a bus trip or something like that, the word trample is BS, okay, which would make a bus type of energy. Actually, it's interesting, the Emperor is at the bottom of this deck for your reading, and I don't know how many, there's the World War type energy, I guess, is here. I don't know how many, those of you who follow me, you know, but those of you who don't, you know, I have many videos with the Emperor. When the Emperor comes out, the bus or the sub, the BS the other way is a sub, will come out in wording. And he represents war. Okay? The head, the brain, the eyes are here. We got something mental here as well going on within some type of real sorrowful energy. And it's like a whirlwind within somebody, because somebody has gotten thrust through with the sword or trampled on or something like that. And there's some type of truth out here that somebody either needs to confess within some type of matter, and because something's hurtful. Somebody went mental after that ordeal. I guess that's what it's showing people. There's also a praise and worship leader energy out here. So you have spiritual, this is a spiritual leader, then there's a spiritual leader here involved in something, okay? This goes back to inspirational things. You just need to sing to the Most High, okay? And if you're in the upright, you're in the upright. If you're not, then I guess you're not. Only you know who you are. But the scripture itself states that there are some people that are wolves in sheep's clothing. And somebody from a church started some stupid freakish war within something and caused some type of trampling or something like that, then there's energy here then, I guess, within some type of matter, whatever this is for you. So death is here. Somebody died. Somebody died. Okay. And it has been like a whirlwind. I send you love and light. I get it. The cat. This is falsity. Somebody lied about who they were, what they did. They're sneaky. This is a deception. If we're dealing with the church and we're dealing with end time, and we are, if you're dealing with somebody from the Catholic Church, then I guess you could be, or a Protestant church could also be here. But I know that the Catholic Church is called the cat as well. Okay? So whatever that is, there's something hurtful here within a matter. Okay? We have a verdict. So, again, we have somebody here giving some type of confession or something like that. And this is a judge or a lawyer. This is a judgment card for something filthy. Then there's some type of confession here about something. Okay? And this is weighing pros and cons and what do I do? And again, this is a judgment card on something here. Okay? Children are here. Well, we have the occult here as well. Okay, something's very disturbing and very sorrowful around this energy. Okay, because somebody got trampled on in a very bad freaking way by either a runner, or they've been running, or we've got, you know, FBI is out here, so we've got a fugitive energy, which would take you back to Cain, okay, and which could trace you back to the snake as well. Okay, I'm going to take a rune. Just know there's a victory here. Just know there's a judgment coming. Just know there is something inspirational, regardless what's taking place. There's some type of traveling forward within some matter. When the death energy comes, there's something that's going to be over here, okay? Because we have two cards out here representing a judgment, okay? Two cards out here, you know, representing a victory from some stupid war that's gone on. We got two pictures of we have a black cat, and then the cat is here as well. Maybe somebody's name is Cat. I'm not sure, but that's here as well. Okay. The O is here. This is ownership of something. This is assets and inheritance, and this goes back to family as well. Learning from the past. It's also a good luck rune, but it is an O. And so that would take you to the first card of the deck, which would be the Fool. Obviously, somebody was foolish within something, okay? Because we got a strifeful card out here, and we got World War showing itself here. And like I said, we got something with the Emperor himself that represents war. That's empires there. That's also the letter D there as well. So with the D, the O, the T, if somebody's name is Dot or Dorothy or something like that, then that's here. Somebody's been in a daze within something. Something happened with somebody's door, okay? And they got into somebody's door. I guess they did something. They started a freaking war. However that energetically, physically, emotionally happened. So we got queens out here. There's 3 queens here. That could be, you know, family members, daughters, people in your business. I mean, we got war going on, so we got empires here. And so whatever that is, okay, somebody's facing some type of a judgment for jail or something like that, or somebody's already been in jail and needs to be taken out of their head because apparently somebody's in hell. It's like a whirlwind. There's a mental disease out here on somebody that they've had to deal with in a very sick way, I guess. But there is some type of a confession here, and there's also some type of thankfulness out here as well. So if you have information on something that's real filthy and somebody ended up being it, because the Hermit can represent I'm a disguise. Somebody has some type of information of somebody who's been in disguise, trying to catch somebody up, store them down in clay, because there is death here. Somebody's been false. Somebody needs to get up and say something. Okay, regardless what that is. We got children here. We also got love around some situations. So somebody lost their head over some type of love ordeal. Then I guess they did. There's an enemy. There's an imposter here in your reading. Well, we have a liar here with the falsity of the cat. Whatever that is for you. The people, this will come out in your reading. And again, I apologize, but I feel the energy, and I really have been feeling it. I feel like there's been distractions around some people because somebody's in some type of a distortion, okay, about what to do or why did this happen or what, because somebody did get thrust through and it's been hurtful within some matter, okay, and something very sour out here. It's good. We got the word cruel. Somebody has been really cruel within some situation on somebody, and that's not okay. And Jehovah's going to get up and he'll make a judgment. He will. And some people think, okay, well, I'm going to put you in a whirlwind. Well, they ain't seen a whirlwind till Jehovah wins something, and he'll put somebody in such a filthy place and cast them out in a very big way, and it's coming. And we're here. We're right on target, where the prophecy states that we would be. Okay, if you have information even on a lower level, you need to get up and say. Somebody would be thankful for what you know within some type of a situation that's going on. Somebody's been very hurtful, very sour, very cruel to somebody. Until next time, shalom.